Hello everyone, it's Tracy here. Tracy Ward, your Catalyst for Change. What is an NLP Practitioner course? It's a question I'm often asked, and I'd like to answer it. In simple terms, it's an amazing personal development experience like no other. You can tell I love it, can't you? And I like to run my NLP practitioner courses face-to-face because this adds not only to the learning experience that you get, but also the overall personal development experience you have as you go through that process with other like-minded people and whom you'll build connections with and quite likely lifelong friends. You may have heard of NLP and you may think of it as, a bunch of tools and techniques maybe, or perhaps a type of therapy or an approach to selling. But NLP is so much more than that. NLP is really a way of being. And for me, when I first learned about NLP, it was a bit like the jigsaw of life. You know, you might have this jigsaw with a picture on the box, but you can't see how all the pieces fit together. And when I learned about NLP, it started to put all of those little pieces into place that enabled me to see that overall picture that worked for me. Because when you learn about how your mind works, and once you understand that, you can learn strategies. Strategies to help you overcome maybe those mind monkeys or those blocks that have held you back for so long. It can help you find strategies and ways to achieve those goals that you never thought were possible. So where might that help you? Well, it could be in your personal life. It could be in your professional life. But more likely it will be both. So if you are perhaps a leader or a manager in business, and perhaps you find you can't express yourself very well or can't connect with your team, NLP helps you communicate more effectively, but also with impact. Or maybe you find that you're not being listened to by your manager. Again, some of the communication skills can help you get your point across, get yourself heard, and be noticed. Or maybe you're a business owner. Perhaps you're stuck or struggling with some of those mind monkeys that are saying to you, oh, am I good enough? Or why would anyone want to buy from me? If so, then NLP can help you achieve growth and success. That success that's only limited by your own thinking. Or maybe you already help people as a counsellor or a coach. Or maybe you're aspiring to be one. You may be the kind of person that gets a real buzz out of helping others and hearing your clients tell you about their progress as you watch them grow each week or each month. And adding NLP tools to your toolbox will allow you to do this in an even better way. Perhaps you're an educator, a trainer or a teacher. Just imagine that you can get across the learning to others in a way that they hear what you're saying, they understand what you're saying, and more importantly, they retain it too. Personally, I love being in the training room and seeing how my students are learning and developing and transforming. And also, I take great pleasure in following their journeys after they've left the training room too. So they might be professional ways, but perhaps on a personal level, you might want to improve your relationships with people, perhaps a family member, a partner, your teenage children maybe. Perhaps you're finding it difficult to communicate with them and tell them what's going on for you, or understand their point of view. Again, NLP can help you communicate in a way that they will listen, that they will understand. And once you start to open up those dialogues, then you can just move forward and create the relationships that are so important to all of us. Just imagine having these kind of tools as well that you can teach your young ones and help them start their journey of life. And then finally, and it's not the end, but certainly in one of the other contexts is sport, which I feel really passionate about, because there are a number of elite sportsmen and women who use NLP techniques to help them perform at their best, but also to enable them to train at their best too. So whether they're on the start line of a race, whether they are going for a penalty shootout or standing on the first tee of the golf course, it's all about how we prepare ourselves for those moments and how we deal in those moments, manage ourselves in those moments too. NLP can help you do that, not only at an individual level, but also at a team level too. So NLP is useful in just so many contexts. And I wonder which of these areas you would use NLP. I wonder which areas or which contexts NLP could help you the most. One of my previous delegates, Matt Perks, said, consider what it would feel like to be able to manage your emotional state, get the most out of every interaction, and use language that positively impacts you and the people around you. That's NLP. And I couldn't have summed it up better myself. So if you want to change your results, you'll need to change your mindset. So join me for 6 days and not only learn how to become an NLP practitioner and learn the syllabus, the subject matter, but you will also learn so much more. You'll walk away with new insights about you as an individual. You'll have the knowledge of how to make change for your own personal benefit and for others around you. And you'll have a toolbox of techniques that you can use straight away to help yourself and others. Imagine how your life could be then. This could just be the best investment you ever made. Contact me now to find out more, and you will be so glad that you did. I look forward to hearing from you. And remember, I'm Tracy. I'm more than just a coach or a trainer. I'm your catalyst for change.